So one of our focus areas for support in SONI is breaking down barriers to education, and numeracy and literacy are so incredibly important to that. And I think when you have an event like today with the author Dan Freedman being here, it's so amazing to see the reaction in the kids' faces, and you just see how much it means to them and how much it inspires them.
It was completely inspiring having Dan Freedman come to visit today, to have, I suppose, a real life author actually in the school building. I think we all felt a little bit starstruck. Um, and I think what's brilliant about his visit is that he's interested in something that the kids are interested in. With lots of children out there who love their sports, and budding sports stars. A lot of the boys are obsessed with football, so for there to be something that in terms of subject matter is of interest to them is a really, really big deal. um, I also think it places a real value in the book if they're actually given that, as a gift, so to speak. It's all well and good, saying to a child, look, that's a really good book, but there's an expectation then that you place them to have to go and source that themselves. So if you give that to them, first of all, you're saying, like, this is important, therefore I'm giving you a copy. But also, I think you're saying to the child, we value you enough to give you a copy of this book, and they feel a sense of esteem and a sense of pride that, oh, this is actually my own personal copy to keep. And again, then obviously if they enjoy it and they've read it, they can pass it on to friends.
It's been fantastic. Two really, really good schools and so many engaged students, and I've really enjoyed talking to them, hearing their thoughts on Unstoppable and on reading and writing in general, and I will never forget it, to be honest.
I thought today was so successful. The pupils were so excited in the build up to it. From the minute they heard that they were going to meet a real live author, the excitement was unbelievable, and it really focused them and encouraged them then to read the book. And the fact that we were off during half term last week gave them the opportunity, and they all came in so excited yesterday, having read it with all these questions. And it was just perfect timing for us, the fact that they had that opportunity, and then we're able to meet him with the knowledge of the characters and relate to him and have their questions answered.
Readers.
I was a reluctant reader myself, and I hope that my books, and Unstoppable in particular, can be compelling enough that you forget that you're a reluctant reader and you're just engaged in a really, really good story that you can't wait to find out what happens next. I put in some tactics that I remember from when I was younger, in the sense that I don't use too long a chapters, and I try and keep the action going. I haven't got that many long pages of description. It's just keeping the movement going in the story, making it really exciting so that you have to find out what happens on the next page, and you don't even question what you're reading, why you're reading. You just need to know what's going to happen to the characters. So hopefully Unstoppable will have that effect.
So at SONI, we've been partnering with the BookTrust for a number of years now. The initial focus was looking at sort of preschool age children, giving out reading packs to families to encourage them to read together. It was a really successful program. We saw great success from that and really enjoyed it. This is the first time that we've sort of broadened our engagement in literacy to an older audience, and it's just to try to keep that focus and that interest in reading going throughout their lives. So this is just sort of the next step on the journey for us, and we're delighted to see it going so well.
The partnership between BookTrust and SONI is invaluable and incredible, because we can talk as much as we want and we can try and fire an enthusiasm for reading. But if there isn't that logistical ability for a pupil, a student, a child afterwards to go and get their hands on a book, then you kind of come to a dead end. So what this partnership has meant, with every student being able to go away with a book, is that we've hopefully lit the fire of enthusiasm for reading, and then they can now go on their journey. They've got their own book to hold in their hands, and that can lead them genuinely anywhere in their life. So it's a great partnership, but hopefully for the future, even the ripple effect will be felt for even generations.